Good morning, coffee table. How are you doing? Let's get some coffee. Yeah. We still have not finished the circle of coffee, so we need to do that. And have a look at the nice snowy Germany. Nice snowy Germany. At least snowy southern Germany. Cheers, first. Mm, it's a little bit dirty. Anyway. So, the first podcast is online. Yay! Ooh. Um, Problem? Who are we going to talk to in the second podcast episode? I actually had one person that I was thinking to do the second podcast episode with, but he is unfortunately a little bit unavailable. So have to wait for the episode. So episode number 3 will be with the person that I actually thought for episode number 2, I guess. So yeah. Who are we going to do the episode with? So definitely in the future we're going to do something like streamers, developers, single developers. Also, these are really interesting, the stories that they have to tell. Single developers and industry experts, maybe some esports stuff. I don't know. Maybe we jump into some esports. Maybe I can get someone from Star Citizen in the future and Elite Dangerous and these games. Maybe someone from Star Trek Online that can talk about the journey of the 13 years Star Trek Online. That would be cool. But we have to see. I need to write those people. The person that I actually had in mind for in 2 weeks would have been easy because I already have contact with him. And yeah, I need to figure out something else. So, if you have someone in mind, a specific person that I could talk to, just tell me. I really need to know if you have specific persons that I could talk to. Otherwise, I don't know. We're going to see. I will sit down right now and take a look if I can find someone, write them, and see if we can find something interesting to talk about on the next episode. Yeah, but it will be all about gaming. Captain's coffee table. I need to drink more coffee on the coffee table. We need to start a little bit with more coffee and maybe some coffee noises around there. I don't know. We're going to do that. Bad hair day today, by the way. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Trying to find a new person for the podcast. Stream's doing good lately. Spaceborne yesterday was amazing. I didn't even thought that so many people have interest in it. Today we're going to play Spaceborne and Kerbal Space Program 2. Both games which are exactly what the audience of Captain Collins is, I think, expecting from Captain Collins. So I hope that this will be some good streams. And then I saw that in March there's actually no specific good game coming out. I'm still my hair. In March there's no specific good game coming out. It starts with Wulong. I want to take a look at Wulong because it's coming into the Game Pass. But then there is a little bit of a drought, and I'm going to fill that with Cyberpunk. Yeah. I have to take a look at when the Cyberpunk DLC is apparently to come out because, as some of you mentioned, that could be a good time to jump into Cyberpunk. Otherwise, or on the other hand, it could be a bad time for me to jump into Cyberpunk because a lot of big streamers will jump into Cyberpunk and play the DLC and maybe even start a little bit earlier to play the base game again. And I want to avoid being buried under a lot of other streamers. That's the struggle when you're like having a channel that's not as big and sometimes hitting 100. You have to consider that you get buried in these categories, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to take a look if there is some space for Cyberpunk in the category, at which times, at which days, and we're going to play some Cyberpunk. Right. Uh, the first interview, again, a few words about that. First interview with Bernd was amazing. Though we should have gotten more information about Boron equipment and weapons. I can tell you that right now. We should have gotten more. It was very unfortunate, and it's partially also my fault that I was not pushing enough for him to tell us, because we actually should have gotten more information. I don't know which one. No idea. I don't know which information. I just don't know that it should have been more. Anyway, maybe even Bernd sees that. Sometimes Bernd is watching this. Sorry, Bernd. I know there was more. I should have maybe should have talked a little bit earlier. Anyway, so I'm going to do more for the podcast. Podcast is kind of cool. It's the thing that I want to do a little bit more in the future. Of course, this is also an opportunity for me as creator. Maybe the podcast is even running better than some other stuff. Maybe I'm a podcaster. Who knows? I don't know. I never tried it. I tried it once, but that was the solo podcast, and solo podcasts are just meh. Not really my thing. I want to do with guests. Guests is the thing that I can shine in. So have a good one. That's a long coffee table. Coffee is still there, getting cold. Cheers. Secret shout out, 6 minutes and 38. Goodbye. See you later.